This is going to be a tutorial of my final project for my Computer Science 107 class. I have created a USF AI advisor, and I did this by inputting an API key into Thunkable and coded a way for a user to type in any question they want. So let's just simply ask, who is this bot? Your response will load, and it will respond in the perspective of a faculty advisor from USF. I also added some buttons of some commonly asked questions. I got this from my notebook that I also created, that I will also have a link to in this document. But here we go. Answers to the acceptance rate. How do I get an on-campus job? A lot of very simple questions that a new student would definitely want to know. Let's see, it is loading. Sometimes it takes a minute. Here we go. On-campus job, it gives you everything you need to know. And finally, what is SDS and how can they help me? This is a question near and dear to my heart because I was definitely a student that needed help navigating this, which is awesome. It gives you all of this information. You can hit learn more to go to the next page, and you can click on our logo to hear a podcast about what USF is all about.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're navigating the support systems at the University of San Francisco. Think of this as your insider's guide, really, to the resources designed to help you thrive.
So that is my final project, and wait to hear some more information from me about how I did it. Thank you. Hi, my name is Gabby Hernandez, and today I'm going to be talking about how I made my final project for Computer Science 107. So the prompt that I chose to go through with was making a USF Advisor app. This would require me to research a lot of different areas on USF's website or anything that I know of as a student. And I first started by inputting all of my research into a program called Notebook LM. And Notebook LM is basically a way for users to input certain sources, whether that could be used for homework, like study guides. I used it for this project. I inputted around 14 sources from all different areas of USF. And what this software does is that it creates an AI bot to be pre-programmed with all of the sources that you put in. And so whatever question the user prompts said AI bot, the AI bot will respond a lot more specifically. So once I started there, Notebook LM has this awesome feature of the creation of a podcast based off of the sources that were imported into it. And I knew that this is something that I wanted to pull into my Thunkable project. Now, I've done a lot of Thunkable coding throughout the semester, so creating this AI app was definitely more on the tedious side, but since I had a lot of practice throughout the semester, I got the flow of it really easily. What I did was I started with making a text input so that the user could ask any question they wanted, and the API key, the AI, would respond from the perspective of a USF faculty advisor. So like they would know everything that a faculty advisor knows. It's a lot more broad. So I wanted the user to be able to ask any specific question that they could. I also wanted users to have an option for some commonly asked questions, and I actually took the questions from Notebook LM, the ones that it prompts me at the little bottom bar, and I put them into buttons so that if the user can just click a button and the AI will know what question is going to be asked, and so the AI bot will obviously respond. And then as far as my next screen goes, I have a way to navigate to screen 2, and once you navigate to screen 2, you can click on the USF logo and it will play the podcast of what's to know about USF, I love it because it's so specific to the sources that I uploaded. And I think a lot of my questions that are on my first screen center a lot around academics, and my notebook AI definitely centers about everything around that. So I think it's important for the user to get an all-around knowledge of what USF is like, academics, jobs, CASA, SDS, everything that we have to offer. And yeah, that has been my creative process. I have really enjoyed this class, and I really encourage anybody that is interested in coding to try drag and drop coding because it's a great place to start. Thank you.